20th century was the century of the clinician. Doctors became very important people in the 20th century. In England, certainly, the doctor replaced the priest in the village as the most important professional. So the 20th century was the century of the clinician. The 21st century is the century of the patient. And this reflects the revolution that's taking place in healthcare. In the first healthcare revolution, public health professionals are very important because it was water and good food, clean water, good food, were the drivers of health improvement of the first healthcare revolution. The last 50 years have seen the second healthcare revolution, which in a way has been what someone called the high-tech revolution. Hip replacements, coronary stents, chemotherapy, MRI, doctors in charge of this very complex technology. And the complex technology has been very good. The impact on the health of individual patients and populations has been fantastic. But at the end of 50 years of progress, we still face massive problems in every health service. Failure to prevent disease, inequity, failure to be fair in the allocation of resources, huge variations in quality and outcome, and very worryingly, harm. Even when the healthcare is the highest quality, there can still be harm, because all healthcare does harm. So we're now in the middle of the third healthcare revolution, and it started. And it's driven by three forces. It's driven by citizens, knowledge, and the smartphone. So this starts to change everything, because patients, citizens, can get access to knowledge. Of course, there's a lot of rubbish on the internet, but it's the duty of public health organisations to provide clean, clear knowledge to citizens, just as it's been the duty of public health organisations to provide clean, clear water to citizens. Clean, clear knowledge in the 21st century is like clean, clear water in the 19th and 20th century. So, how do we see the future? What do we mean by the century of the patient? Firstly, clinicians and health services need to be accountable not to government, but to citizens and patients. For example, if you take a disorder like epilepsy, the epilepsy service needs to give an account through an annual report to people with epilepsy and their carers and families. Secondly, patients are empowered by knowledge. It's a sharing of power. And patient power is very important. Many clinicians find it threatening, but it's very helpful to have informed patients, because we can say to patients, more medicine is not necessarily better. Medicine is about the balance of good to harm. The more interventions we give, the more likely we are to do harm, and we won't necessarily increase the amount of good we do. So patients have to understand that healthcare can do harm as well as good. That's empowerment. So, that's the future. And as William Gibson said, the future is here. It's just not evenly distributed. So welcome to the third healthcare revolution. Thank you.